What up, what up? Welcome back to my Minecraft hardcore experience. I say that because it's not been one solid world through all of this. It has been a few. Um, Things have been rough, for sure. So we got the skeleton farm kind of like existing here. I guess let's finish the main box before we go anywhere. Definitely should have switched over to polished deep slate, since I can make that by hand. It would have been the right thing to do, I think. Also, we're gonna have to take a trip to a. Oh wait, those are already. What do you call it? Those are already deep slate cobbled. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a trip. Which way's out here? I don't understand what that is. Do I care what this is? I don't think I do. Out to a biome, like a hilltop biome or something, we need to get a couple buckets of powdered snow. Because, I mean, in all reality, if you have a farm like this, you might as well convert them to strays. So that's the skeletons that spawn in the ice spikes biome. I mean, you might as well, because you get extra arrows from it. Well, not extra, but you get you get the slowness arrows. You still get the same spawn rates, really, with armor and weapons and things, and like your normal arrows. But you get an extra chance at arrows of slowness. Does it make a huge difference? No, but it widens your options. The other thing that's actually nice is that since we are in the copper golem stage, we really can make a copper golem like sorting system down there that will deal with like all of the items, so to speak. Because you can, I think, have up to, I want to say 9 or 10 different chests they'll check. I keep making like the extra block holes there. So we want to go down, I think, 2 more so that we can come up with 1 floor. So let's do that just all in one go. So let's. Now we're gonna do this 2x2 section out, so that we can see where the end of the wall is instead of trying to tunnel underneath the one. And we will build a different way to get to this farm at some point. Like, we'll build a little water bubble elevator. Honestly, we probably won't be able to finish this farm, because I'm going to have to hash out how I want to do it. I mean, in a perfect world, I'll have it go to a center water stream that will bubble up. We got to get them. I got to see how far we have to get them away from the spawner to continue spawning. And that's all we really need to find out. Because we can use the dripstone to double the fall damage. So you usually have to drop them 22 blocks to make sure that they are a one-hit kill. But you can double your fall damage with the dripstone, like the little spikes that you can put on the ground. So you can change that down to 11. But you also want to make it so they're falling through a snow block to convert them over. So we'll have to get a bucket of the, is it not packed snow, but the, you know, the soft snow that you fall through. Can't think of what that's called right now because I have not brain fart and my eye is just like super itchy. Fixed it. But you'll put that bucket of snow and then you'll leave a little airspace, put a spider web, which we have plenty of because of the mine that's down the, what do you call it, hole we have over there. And you guys will have to let me know in like the comments when I post this up to YouTube or whatever if you're fine with me skipping some of like the monotonous stuff or if you prefer to see a lot of the monotonous stuff. Like I don't really like to do a huge amount of editing of my VODs. I mean I could, I just choose not to. Because I feel like that, like it's, you know, takes away from the experience if you just watch somebody like, oh, I found a skeleton spawner, and then, you know, 2 seconds later, all of a sudden they have a skeleton farm. And it's like, yeah, you've probably seen that person build a skeleton farm 10 times, but it still kind of takes away a little bit of the, like, oh yeah, okay, I seen you do that, cool. I guess I don't need the block. I guess I do need this because of the floor. I feel like... Do I need to go down one more? I don't think I do. I think what we want to do is something like this, right? Yeah, okay, sure. So something like this. Okay. And then if I put this in the center, this should come all the way to the end, right? Yes, okay, beautiful. And then what we would want to do is we would want to go in here. Sure. I'm just going to put this here for now. So that I can see the blocks, right? Like those are all... Okay. Yeah, I think so. Oh, not that one. I didn't want to pull that one out. Okay. Sure. Sure, right? And then... The problem is I do not have enough. I don't have 2 buckets, right? So like I can't make a water source. We need to put that there so we can get out of here. We're going to put 2 buckets of water there. And then we're probably going to make a little tunnel. Let me Google real quick. Actually, let me just ask Gemini, because I can never remember. How many blocks away from a skeleton spawner do you have to transport the skeletons in order for more skeletons to spawn?
Skeletons must be inside the spawner's check radius to allow ones to spawn. This radius differs between game editions. Java edition. Spawner checks a 9x9 by 9 cube center line with existing blocks at the same time. To guarantee new spawns, skeletons at least 4 blocks away from the spawner horizontal. Backward edition. Check radius is 16 by 10 by 16 cube.
Alright, so 16 by 10. So from here, we would want to transport them. I'm just trying to think. If we put both of the, if I put a bucket over here, right? If I put a bucket over here, is it gonna go? How far down is it gonna go? Okay. And then we would want to put. I mean, I don't think it would hurt to drop them one more, right? Transport them to the max. Let's put that there for now. I'm just trying to think of what's... Because if the spawner is at... 851. We would want to go to... That's 10 blocks away. And I mean, if we dropped them down from here, I don't even know that we would need... I mean, we're high enough that we could really just drop them down. Or do we want to bubble column them up so that way where we're standing, they're dropping down? I mean, I don't know if we need to do all that extra work, though. Right? Like, we might not have to do all of that extra work. I just make sure I can get back up there. Because we could just go to wherever the max is, right? So where's the max? So right there's the max, right? So let's do a torch here at the end so I can break this torch. Because we want to make sure that we're putting this all out of the cobbled deep slate. Okay. Right, so we would do cobble deep slate, cobble deep slate, cobble deep slate. Okay, not where I was trying to put that. Cobble deep slate, right? And then we would... Okay, might as well dig this all out. And put a row of that, and then we will dig out okay, sure. Okay. Okay, that's... I don't know why that would have placed there, except for possibly the torch. So now we've got cobbled deep slate along all of this. Obviously, we're going to want, I think, this filled in. I mean, in all reality, how far... Like, we want it to be... And we should be able to do this, and it should push people... I think we go one more so it doesn't slow them down. Like, we go there. Right? You don't want them to bump their head because it's going to slow them down. We want to get them away from the, what do you call it, as fast as possible. For now, we're not going to, like I said, we're not going to finish this right now. I just wanted to get, like, the starting, the bearings of it going. We're definitely going to have to come back with water and stuff. So for now, we're going to do that. And then what we'll do is trying to think here how I would want to do this, right? So, like, let's hang on, because we don't obviously... How far does this go? Beautiful, because they're gonna just keep moving. So it goes right to there. So we want a snow block there, an air block, and a web. right? I know I'm getting rid of some of the blocks I already placed, but that's just so I can get back up. And then we want to go down 11 blocks from there. Okay. So. Okay. Don't mind me. Sure. We're going to put that there for temporary work. And I'm just trying to enclose my tunnel. Alright, so we want to go down 11 blocks from here. So we're at 38. So 38, 39. So 1, 2. We're at 2. Four. Okay. 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8. Nine, 10. All right, 11. And I will make a polished block of this, so I know that that's the bottom. Right? This is 11. And we want to make sure that's different. Alright, yep, that's that way. So we want to go out here. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a little room. Probably like this. Because remember, we staircased up to get here from our tunnel, right? So for time being, we should theoretically be able to... Actually, I think I want to dig this kind of all the way out of the ground. Let's do a 2-block room, because we're going to need a lot of room for storage on items for now. Okay. So we're going to go back to... Probably going to go back a little bit more so we can actually like make a wall in here. And we're going to have to go down to our mine shaft with some scissors to get some cobwebs. Okay. And we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I got to see how much room one of these new copper golem sorting systems is going to take. Alright. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, theoretically, and we're going to come back with this a bunch for 2 reasons. One, it's the tuft, and I want a bunch of this because I think we're going to use this in our build for our pyramid. We are gonna have to find a desert, or we're gonna have to use a gravity block duper to. All right, so in a perfect world, we're gonna have a dripstone here with a block here and a half slab there. They're gonna hit that dripstone. It's gonna do plenty of damage to them. So now theoretically, this might not work, but we're gonna see. Theoretically, I'm at 50, right? So if I come over here and I dig out, I should. Hang on a second, because this just makes sense to do something like this right now. Right, let's get rid of. We'll leave a little bit of this lava here because it's a good light source. We'll go over here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, right? Okay. So, sorry about banging the mic there, but face itch was real. So then we could technically go right here. And I could technically... let's get rid of that so we can make this jump. I could technically do this right. Well, let's get this lit up in here, right? Like, we don't need it lit up there. I could technically take this right now and put that there, right? And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put a hopper mine cart of some sort, right? Like something along those lines. All right, hold on, get a phone call. All right, we're back. So we ran into our stairway. That's winning in my book. So really the only step to get that farm to a point where it's like semi-functional, because we're gonna want to go up. Hang on, I gotta figure this out. You're gonna want to wait up because you have to be within a certain amount of blocks of the farm. So, like, I would want to go here. I mean, I know this isn't ideal right now, right? Like, this is not what we're, like, goal piecing to try to make happen. But if we come up here now, and then we run in here, we're gonna have to wait here, right? So we're gonna have to put like a glass block here or 2 glass blocks here, but they have to be like the tinted glass. so we can stand like at this, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna have to get our water put in, and then, so let's go try, let's go try to get it functional. We can always work out a sorting system, later. Right, because we're gonna come here, it's gonna drop down. And like I said, eventually what we'll do is right from the spot, because this isn't, actually, do you know what? Let me go back real quick and write the coordinates down for where we're going to be waiting, right? So we're going to want a double bubble column, double bubble, toil and trouble. I think we're going to want a double bubble column that comes down to here, right? Where we can get out where we need to stand, and then we can come in and drop down to here. And really, this will be the front of where we're killing them, not over here, right? We'll put the block over on this side, put the half slab on this side. So 71,862 is what I've got here. I want to see where we want to end up on the top side too. So give me a second. 71,861. Let's see where we end up over here for our waiting spot. It might be a lot higher. No, I don't know. 71. Yeah, so we kind of like, I think 71,858. So let me take a picture of those coordinates real quick. Zooming in and boop. Okay, so we got that saved. So now we know that we can dig up there. I mean, we shouldn't be that much above, I think ground surface is 60, 64. So it's like a 30 block up, right? Which isn't much. I just tried to open a map. I want to say this way based on the orange. But I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Right? Because it's a left off of this, or is it a right? Well, let's fucking run and find out. And this is another reason why we'll build a, what do you call it? Yeah, I think I messed up. I think it was the other direction. Yeah, other direction. That's okay. That is completely okay. I'm not concerned about it. The problem is I don't have soul sand to make a bubble column to make a, make a bunch of water sources. Which means I would have to swim and dump for my bubble column. And we also want it in the corner, not quite in that spot. We don't want to go through our water column to where the skeletons are going. You know what I mean? So let's duff off a bunch of this. All right, we got plenty of blockage for sure. Let's pull out. Actually, let's pull out some of the deep slate, right? Because that's an easy cook-off. And we can put off 64 in there. And 64 in there. We can take our stuff like that and put it in there. This in there. Oh, that can go in there. Keep the polished deep slate for whatever we're doing. Keep our ladders on us for whatever we're doing. Okay, so now let's go up, get ourselves a couple buckets made and a pair of scissors. I want to say wherever the cobble doorway is. Okay, good. So we need some scissors for that, so we can get some spider webs. Try not to kill ourselves beyond this. Oh. That's a creeper over there on the right. So we gotta be on the bright side. Technically our bed is floating in the middle of the air. So I think, like, we'd be safe from a creeper anyway. Let's go kill that creeper so he's not gonna sneak up on us later. Beautiful. Alright, let these guys all cook off the random mobs. Okay. So, in our perfect world, we should really bring this diamond down to bottom with us. We need that other bucket of water and that, right? Okay. Oh, we need to make a couple more buckets and some. So might as well make a couple pair of scissors. All right. So somewhere, and I mean, it's been so many worlds now. I don't even know if I'm thinking of this world or not. But I remember like a snowy capped mountain. I mean, the taiga usually has snowy mountains, but I need the soft snow. So we came from over there. I feel like I'm going to regret this. We're going to go up to that hill over there and take a peek, see if we can't find something. But before we go, I'm going to pick up some more food. It's XP. XP and wool, can't complain. And food. And another reason we can come up here is we can get cherry saplings. Okay. Oh, there's more gray trees over there too. Or is that just a couple? You see like the biome just kind of peeks through right there. Interesting. Okay. Don't mind me. Now in a perfect world we would actually tame these dogs because okay. Alright, we got cherries. So let's get our cherry tree cut down here. Let's look up here. Is there more cherry trees or no? Is it literally just those two? It looks like it's just these two. This one and what? There's one over here. Or is that both of them? I would say that's just one tree, isn't it? Okay. So while that tree is deteriorating at 116/1247, I mean, we're at 102. We would need to go up a healthy amount to find snow. I really only need like 3 or 4 saplings, honestly. I think I'm at 3. Let's try to get one more. Yeah, we're at 5 saplings. That's plenty. Plenty for now. Because these trees grow from one by ones. So let's go not take all that unnecessary damage. And go up this mess of a mountain. Okay. Yep, I hear you. Okay, up we go. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we want to go up. Oh. Okay. Super annoying scaling the like continually too high mountain blocks here. Alright, let's keep going up. We're just looking for some snow. Are we gonna get it? I mean, this is 145. This should snow up here. I think anything over 120, but it's probably got to be in a taiga biome in order for it to snow. But I also don't think that that's... I think it's got to be a specific type of snow. Like, it can't just be regular snow. Alright, I don't want to go forever, but, like... I also did not bring a bed. But I have killed a bunch of sheep, so it's not like I can't sleep. Sun is in half mast right now. Noonish times. So... we got a pretty aggressive biome here. Let's just keep running. I got plenty of wood to make a crafting table if I need to sleep. Alright, let's see if we can't... I just need a couple buckets of snow. That's why I brought them with me. I don't think we're going in the right direction. Shit. Jungle? Jungle's not what we're looking for at all. Let's go to this corner over here. See if we see snow in the distance. Like, what's a creeper doing spawning in broad daylight, though? You see what I'm saying? Like, I think they just have a percentage chance to spawn in daylight, and they don't tell you it. There's a village over there. I mean, do we just go check it out? Because, I mean, there's nothing. There's no snow visible at all. So, I mean, maybe we go check out the village just for some sort of benefit to this run. Because it looks like it's going to be a waste. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's go to the village, because worst case scenario, by the time we get to the village, we can sleep. And, I mean, we might just sleep before we get to the village, actually, by the way it's looking, but we'll give the college a try. Should have brought a horse in all reality. I should have tried to tame a horse. Who knows? Maybe there's snow on the other side of this hill. I doubt it. Watching a video by this guy called Necomania or whatever, and like how he was fixing like mine carts and things like that. Guy had some super solid ideas. All right. Hey, how you doing? I would like it if you let me get in that bed. Can I get in that bed? I'm trying to prevent zombies from spawning, bro. Don't get mad at me. Don't give me little steam marks. Just go to work. Oh, there was stuff up here. What do we got? Take it. Take it. I don't really care about the bread, honestly. Anything good in here? Another bundle. Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to block your way. Let's take our bundle and go boop, boop, boop. 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 Boop, boop. That'll fill up. That'll get rid of a lot of this random shit. Nice. Ah, potatoes. Fuck yeah, bro. If this village has got carrots, this is a double win. Oh, potato. I mean, they've got more than one field. We just gotta find the other. Oh, it looks like, I think, more taters. Smithing table? Yeah, smithing table. We don't have trims right now, so that's not gonna help us. But might as well, like I said, scoop these all out. Nothing there. What do we got here? Oh, we got our... He's working. He's on that table. Okay. This village actually didn't generate, like, super obnoxiously shitty. I mean, kind of. It's still downhill in certain spots, but... I mean... I've definitely seen worse. Potatoes or carrots? Oh, carrots! Give them to me. Sorry, bro. Needed them. Need them for my farming. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if you had a chest in here. What up, Gollum? I'm not gonna try to fight you this time, I promise. Alright, so. It's a really tall birch tree over there. I don't know what to do here, because, like, I need the snow. Sorry, this is just an obnoxiously big patch of pumpkins that I'm like, there's no reason not to do this, because at some point I'll have a pumpkin farm, but like, these are just literally sitting here. Can't go wrong there. Alright, so, I'm just going to keep exploring. I mean, we've got to get the snow. It's part of the build. You know, the goal is to not die and just come back with, what do you call it? A bucket of snow. It's not like it's some craziness. Sorry, bro. Wouldn't it be funny if the dog got mad at you for killing his kill? I'm going this way because I seen like the taiga. It looked like it was taiga anyway over here. And I know there can be snow in taiga. We just have to get high enough. The problem is, oh, avoid him. Okay, avoid him. I mean, if I can get this guy to come up. Come on up. No? Yeah, get your ass up here. Get up one block. Let's see if we can't get him up one block. Because, I mean, I'd love to get a trident. Oh, he can hit me from that far. That's nuts. All right, get over here. Come on. I don't know why it's so hard for these guys to... Alright, let's get our air bubbles back. I don't know what to do, because... Okay. 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 No trident. I mean, there's 15 tridents on the ground, but no trident. Whatever. Alright, so we got taiga over here. What we really need is snowy hills, but we got taiga. So, ooh, and dark oak. We want to avoid... We kind of want to avoid going through the dark oak. Creepers can definitely spawn in the dark oak. Birch forest is a little bit thinner with the rooftop canopy that I kind of don't feel dangerous running through it. But this shit, like, one of my worlds literally ended because of this shit. A spider and a creeper. Yeah, there's literally a zombie right over there. I don't know if you caught that glimpse like I did, but I definitely caught a glimpse. All right, so we're in taiga, but we're nowhere near high enough. Because like I said, I think you got to be above 120. Oh! That's where we gotta go. Alright, let me eat, oh, I definitely don't want to eat a piece of rotten flesh. Okay, let me eat a steak. And get over that way. Okay. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so we want to go all the way over here. And we want to get a couple things. If snow is going to be this hard to find, we want to dig enough that we can make a couple snow golems to make infinite snow farms. Because wherever a snow golem sits, creates snow, you can shovel the block. Alright, we got a lush cave underneath here, because that azalea tree right there means that if you go down, eventually you'll find a lush cave. Okay. We need to get up that. Oh, is it literally like one little outcropping? Kind of looks like it's one little outcropping. That's not, I was just, I'm not making it up that jump. Anyway. Alright, so. Let's go pull the shovel out, right? Because we need a few things. We need all the snow balls we can get. Not all of them, but like, you know, enough of them. Now the problem is that none of these are actual snow blocks. These are just like, I don't know that we can make, alright, where's the, let's just pick up a bunch of the, oh wait, I need the bucket, shit. How do I place? Place, okay. Pick up that, pick up that, pick up that, pick up that. I mean, I guess, no, I can't pick up that because that's going to make it full. Oh, I can pick up the seed. Okay. Let's pick up that. That. Okay. That's fine. Now, let's look through our crafting venture real quick. What can I make? I can make a snow block. Good. Can I make the other one? Not the packed snow, but the... No. No. So, I mean... Do we keep exploring? I think we kind of... Sorry, which is hot. At some point, that could be a thing. At some point, the witch's hut could be a thing. All right. Oh, we're getting nighttime here. We gotta do a couple things here. We gotta go boop. Put that down. Annoyingly enough, we left our wool. Oh, we're fucked. We don't have enough wool? Oh, we're super fucked. I thought I killed like 5 sheep on the way here. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, no. I think we just dig a hole and call it safe. Like, I'm gonna walk away and leave it on. Yeah. Can't risk it. Okay. How? Oh no, there's okay, wait. Okay, hang on. I was gonna say. Creeper just drops in. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Oh, fuck you, Creeper. Not even worth the fight. Like. Jack, why don't you come down and follow me? Oh, look, it's a baby fox. Okay. Fuck all of the violence that's behind me. Got another snowy hill over here. That's gonna hurt. Alright, hang on. We gotta eat. Yep. I should really get on the golden apples here. I like hear the skeleton sounds. And it's kind of pissing me off. Alright. Alright, we made it up the mountain. Problem is again, I don't think this technically counts as a snowy hill biome. Which means we're not going to find the packed snow or the not packed snow. The soft snow, I should say. Alright, what do we got here? Fucking massive biomes, but nothing. I can't find what I'm looking for. Do we go in the ocean and just go to the other side of the ocean? Like, at this point, we're, like, committed. You know what I mean? Like, we... That wasn't the goal. I think we're gonna do one of these maneuvers, though, because I'm not... Especially if we're going to the ocean. Like, I'm not trying to... Oh, sorry, Mr. Creeper. Not really sure why you went in my water anyway. I guess technically I did put a random bit of water there. Okay. So we're gonna go to the water and we're just gonna go across the water and hope that there's snow on the other side. Like, I can't think of anything else to do at this point. This has turned into way more of an adventure. Did I leave I left my crafting table? Annoying. Alright, not sure what just happened. I need a white boat. Boat. Crafting table. And away we go. Okay, we're gonna straighten ourselves out and go for an adventure, I guess. We're looking for a snowy hills biome. I didn't think it was gonna be that difficult of a thing to do. By the way, in case you're wondering, we have to go back to 7850, so we're opposite of where we were. There's another big hill, but it's not a snowy hill. Do I go over here and like... I think we go... I did see a really, like, I've been watching, like I said, this guy, Nekomadia or whatever it is. He does a lot of videos where it's like how to fix I kind of want that. I want... Okay, I don't want that, but I will take the Luck of the Sea fishing rod. And I will take that. Okay. I mean, I don't have Silk Touch, but still got it. Alright. No! What are you doing in my fucking... Fucking baby zombie, I didn't even see him. Get on my boat! Get on my boat. Alright, we fixed it. And by fixed it, I mean, he died. More drowned. So what we'll do is if we have that, I think we had one zombie spawner next to us. We'll actually turn that, so like we're trying to convert the skeleton spawner into a stray spawner. will turn the zombie spawner into a drowned spawner. Now, the problem with the drowned is you technically don't get, from what I remember, I don't think drowned spawn with armor. So you lose the whole armor loot pool, which, by the way, the longer you go, the more rare the armor gets, right? So like, if you go like 1,000 hardcore days, you know, you might get armor, like they might be spawning with diamond armor. All right, what do we got? We got, I mean, that's a hill and a half. Damn. Look at that Spire of Doom. Unfortunately, this episode is not looking like a lot of building and farming. It's looking like it's we're gonna be driving around the world for a little bit trying to find what we're looking for. I mean, really, an Ice Spikes biome would be clutch. I don't really want to go that way. I want to just get up and keep going in one direction. I really wanted to go that direction, but it looked like it was ending. So we're gonna go up this creek and or a river. Hopefully it keeps leading us to the, if I had my compass, I would tell you which way this is. But I mean, eventually we gotta run into, like, you got Stony Mountains there. I feel like we've got to run into a snowy biome or an Ice Spikes biome eventually. We may have to go a few thousand blocks, which is not ideal. Back to fucking jungle. Good gosh. Jungle and birch, that's what this biome is pretty good for, or this seed is pretty good for so far. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, because honestly, that skeleton spawner just being within like 1,000 blocks of us is actually pretty clutch. So like, will not be knocking any of this seed. All right, we're on foot now. Probably gonna have to cook up some fucking food to be going for so long. And ideally, once we find it, we're just gonna straight line it right back, right? Like we're not gonna be out on this adventure of doom. I mean, I haven't really found a desert yet. I mean, I think I've seen like the beginnings of like what looks like a sandy beach. Back to here. Do we have bamboo? I don't know that we have bamboo, so we should probably go pick up some bamboo. Because that's... And honestly, did we get any kelp? We got 2 kelp. That's all we need. That's a start. You just need a start for things like this, and then it's exponential. So let's go grab this 1 piece of bamboo. I do have melon seeds. I'm not super worried about that. Let's do this. Let's do this. This. All right. Away we go. Now, the reason we need a desert is because we're building our base out of glass. So that's going to take a bit. I mean, we got acacia over there. Should we just go collect the saplings while we're... Yeah, I feel like we should. Well, I guess that by that note, we should get the jungle saplings too, right? These, I think jungle trees, I was actually just watching a video. The rates are lower on saplings. All right, so 3 saplings. I mean, let's see if we can't get 1 more just so we know we have a giant tree. Just make sure he doesn't have a fucking trident. Alright, we got 4. Away we go. We're trying to be productive here. Like, if we have to go on this huge walkabout, might as well come back with, like, you know, potatoes, carrots, saplings we don't have. Anything to make the process a little bit bigger and faster. Alright. Alright, we got acacia. We're actually going in the opposite direction of the biomes we need, in the sense of we need cold and we're going to more arid climates, but whatever. I don't really care about the wood, but it might be just quicker to cut this tree down. Alright, and then I think we're going to store our inventory. Anything we can get rid of, we're going to get rid of. Cobble deep slate can go for right now. Sugarcane can go for right now. We've got sugarcane. Polished deep slate can go. White wool can go. We've already got a bed in our inventory. The leaves can go. Snow, no, I want that. Dirt, no, because I need that. That wood can go. Alright. That can go, that can go. I will keep the prismarine shards. We have the saplings, so we can get rid of the wood. So let's take this. We want that, 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 we want that. Okay, and put that there. Alright, let's get rid of... Okay. The rotten flesh can go. Again, that can go. Okay, we're definitely not going to get rid of the diamond. Alright, so... Wait now. I have pumpkins in here. Hang on. Ah! Okay. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Our doors we can keep for now. The book we should be able to put in there. Alright. Good, great, awesome. Let's go back here. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, I got 4 saplings in a third or a quarter of the time it took me to get the saplings for the jungle tree from literal half the leaves. So that's a thing. Alright, we are looking for some snow. Yes, we are. Like, genuinely, this is actually frustrating. I mean, I could just be picking, like, the very worst ways to go, obviously. But I don't think I am. Is that more jungle on the other side of this? Let's angle to the right here. I mean, I don't know what to do, man. Like, I really wanted the bucket of snow. Ruined portal over here. That pickaxe would literally die instantly, just so you guys know. I mean, the gold we need. Iron I don't. Flint I don't. I mean, there's another ocean over here. We could go across it. I see a giant hill biome to the right. No ice spikes. That looks like fucking death. Hmm. Okay. I think it might be the ocean we're going. I'm not seeing anything promising on the right here. Ugh. What a mess. Okay. Just over here like on the road again. Oh, we got coral. But it needs to be a live coral block. Yeah, I just want to see something. In Minecraft Bedrock, can I dig up coral and then put it back in the water with Silk Touch and have it come back to life?
Using Silk Touch on live allows you to harvest the coral block and place it back in contact. Dead blocks cannot be revived.
Okay, so I don't have Silk Touch. Right? None of these have Silk? Yeah. Ugh. Alright, let me take a picture of this, because at some point I am going to need to know where there's a coral reef. This is after we beat the Ender Dragon. We have a Elytra. We can just fly over here. Because this is how you light up the water, is you just put a sea pickle on the coral block and bone meal it. Look at all the fucking ground that spawned over here. That's crazy. Alright, I mean, I think we're better off going in one direction. And then we can angle back to the right. More jungle. This is a nutty biome. Is that a mushroom island? That's the perfectly safe biome over there if it is. I can't believe we found the rarest biome before we found a bucket of fucking snow. That's crazy. Like, I actually think the mangrove swamp is rarer than the mushroom biome. But this is literally one of the rarest biomes in the game. Because no mobs spawn in the mushroom biome. This is a massive ocean, by the way. Is that another mushroom biome, or is that like a continuation of this one? I wonder. Alright, let's do this. Okay. And away we go. Oh, is that what do you call it? It is. Underwater temple. Ugh. I'm finding rare spawns before I find snow. Gotta love this game. I should have just put it in chunk base and tried to find snow. I mean, at this point, we're 3,000 blocks away from where we need to be. So, like, we're committed. We will not go back until we find snow. I know that's not super riveting to hear, but I mean, at this point, there's quite literally no point in going back until we find what we're looking for. So we're gonna go this way until we see land, and if it's not snow, we're gonna cut to the right over here. We got jungle on the left. I know, shocker. Who could have guessed that there'd be more jungle? Now technically you can feed fish to the dolphins, and they will lead you to a shipwreck and or a one of these underwater ruin. Let's get our sword out. Treasure map. At this point, we might as well make it a fucking adventure. See my air bubbles going up? If you crouch on the, what do you want to call it? I can't think of what it's called. The magma blocks? You get what he calls. So now we might as well just go for the adventure, right? So like, open up the map. Can't tell remotely where that is or where we are in comparison to this. So my guess is it's on the other side of us. So, we're gonna go a little bit further till we can see all the land, and if we can't, we're gonna angle over to the right. Wait a minute. Now that looks promising based on the fact that there's so much hill or so much snow, and that's not very high. So we might find what we're looking for there. Yeah, I think we may. I think we might get lucky and find the powdered snow there. And then we'll come back, we'll try to catch this, Oh wait, we're actually... Are we getting that lucky? That it's actually like where we're going? Bruh, it is. Hold up. Alright, we're still gonna go up first, because powdered snow is the main objective. We can't get distracted. Okay. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna park. Break the boat. Okay. We should have 3 buckets that we can fill with powdered snow. Is there gonna be powdered snow up here? 50-50. But based on how white it is, I'm feeling promising. Or it's feeling promising. Because like I said, it's not at the height. Yeah, look at the blocks are all full. Alright, so theoretically, aha! Aha! Perfect. Success. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, 1 project, done. 3,000 blocks to get there, but it's done. Next project. So I always forget how you want to line these up, but you want to go... I think you want to center yourself pretty much I think it's gonna be one of these. Aha! What do we got? Heart of the Sea? Some gold? A name tag? Potion of regeneration? Alright, hold on. We got some problems. Cobble I don't give a shit about. Right? Potion of regeneration. Book and quill, I mean, I kind of want the leads too, guys. Chainmail helmets, I don't give a shit about. I mean, what am I wearing for armor right now? Here, let's, that was actually a pretty good helmet, now that I'm looking at it. Hang on, let me... What do we got here? Fire protection. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's the better helmet. Okay. I don't see a purpose for the rest of the stuff, right? So let's get out of here. All right. He doesn't have a trident, so I think we're pretty safe. All right, so good news, guys. We found what we were looking for, and we found the treasure. Bad news. We have to go back to 71,853. So we've got 3,600 blocks to go this way, and some blocks to go this way. We have no room in our inventory for literally anything. I mean, yeah, I don't even have strings, so I can't even make a, what do you call it? Another, what do you want to call it? You know, the thing, a bundle. But either way, progress. I'm actually pretty pleased. I mean, it took way longer than I wanted it to. But I'm pleased that we got there. And I'm gonna, while I'm doing this, because, I mean, I could probably, like, crap out, junkie. Okay, I was not, sorry, guys. Don't text and drive at the same time. Minecraft. Bedrock. Copper. Golem. Sorting. System. Or. Spawner farm. Excuse me. I want to let you know that sneeze actually hurt my heart and my brain and all of it. I feel like that video is a year old. It's definitely not going to solve it. Uh-oh. Guys, we're going the wrong way. I mean, not the wrong way, but like we're angled the wrong way. Yeah, we need to go this way. All right, so let's keep our eye open. Not that we have room in our inventory for anything else. But we should keep our eye open for more of these little ocean ruins so we can see if we get another, I don't know what you want to call it. Map? Treasure map? I'm trying to like keep my thumb on the thumbstick to maximize my ocean movement. The fuck is that? Is that an underwater portal? I didn't know that was a thing. Hold on. Or am I just seeing shit? I think I'm just seeing shit, guys. Am I seeing shit? What am I seeing? No, that is an underwater portal. Okay, I'm not going down there for two reasons. One, it's an underwater portal. Those notoriously don't have great loot. And two, there's 8 fucking zombies spawned on that thing. So they can all eat every bit of my dick. I refuse to suicide after a 3,000 block adventure. Just not gonna happen. Good golly. Can I get a fucking motorboat on this bitch? I mean, I guess as long as we stay in the water while we're traveling, we can travel at nighttime to maximize our time here. Did I leave my bed? I just want to make sure my bed is on my hotbar. So that way, like, we're cruising. Phantoms should not spawn because we have slept and we're not very high in the world. So I think we're good. Keyword, I think. What's nice about this is that when you do travel at night in the ocean, it is a lot easier to find your ocean ruins because they light up, right? So like that's either all coral because I think that's actually all coral. Because your coral lights up because of the sea pickles. But I'm like, that's either all coral or it's 3 different ruins. So that appears to be just the giant coral reef, which is great because now we know that when we get our elytra and silk touch, we can fly over here, get our sea pickles, and maximize our underwater light. So that way when we build like a river and or we build next to water and stuff, we can light it up. We don't have to worry about drowned. Right, because fuck that. Like, I get what they were thinking. I also think they could have done better for the water monster. Like, just to make a water zombie was stupid. Like, why they didn't do, like, the Guardians somewhere else where, like, they could, like, just do a rush at you and hit you once every, like, maybe 10 seconds. Or why they didn't add, like, a shark in the ocean. Right? You know what I mean? Like, there were so many cool things that they could have done. Like, they could have done a little Loch Ness monster. Like, they could have done a crocodile. You know, not something that's gonna fuck you up, like, instantly. But something that's gonna hit you hard and then, like, it's gonna take a second to reset. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of the Minecraft stuff, like, they see what you want and then they're like, nah. I love that skeleton spawned on... Oh, just all skeletons? I'm literally fucking riding through the gauntlet right now. Good lord. Look at this. Wait for the arrows. Oh, they didn't actually fire? Sweet. Thanks, appreciate it. Now, I have a problem here. And that's I've got to get out of the boat. This is dangerous as fuck. Okay. I don't know how that worked, but it worked. Definitely should have brought a horse this far, but like again, horses kind of useless too, because once you get off of them, if you don't remember where you parked them, like you lost your horse, right? Like, but that's what I think they added the copper horn. They had that in this world or in this game for a little bit. So what they should have done is they should have made it so that you could link the copper horn to a horse, kind of like you link your compass to a lodestone, and then when you blow your copper horn, like the horse spawns within like, let's say 60 blocks of you and then comes running to you. You know what I mean? Like they just put him out of your view. All right, so that's what I was looking for so that I could do stuff like, okay, what did I pick up that? Oh, potion regeneration. Okay. Oh, we don't need the treasure map actually anymore at all. I mean, I guess that kind of worked. Let's put that back in there. I don't need that shit. I'm really now just looking to see if we get any, like, diamonds or something, right? Like, the odds we come back to this village are pretty slim. So if we can find diamonds, we might as well just, you know, roll without them. I'll take another bundle just in case. I'm not going to take those because there's no... I don't have a purpose for them yet. The cauldrons. I mean, at some point I will. But right now I don't have a purpose for them. I should have known that I can't jump that. That baby zombie can eat a dick. Fuck you in particular. The fuck? And you see my cross on him, right? Like, this game is... The hitboxes are... I can't... That's why I can't wait to the spear. I think the spear is being added because the hitboxes are so bad in Bedrock. That's my personal opinion. Is I think that that's a solution for them to solve the problem on Bedrock. Which is that... You know, like, I just put that cursor on that thing and swung 56 times, and I hit it once. You might be able to argue I was out of range, but, you know... Not how am I hitting the grass behind him, but not him. Alright, so. Need to go more this way. Make sure we're going towards our base. Okay. Good, great, awesome. Good, great, awesome. I'm trying to get back as fast as I can. Now the problem is that I really need to angle to the right here. Because we only need to go 800 blocks to the left, but we need to go literally 1,700 blocks this way. So we need to minimize our ratio of left blocks to right blocks. And again, probably should have, you know, got a horse to go this part, but like the odds that I landed exactly where I went in the ocean, literally unlikely. You know, once I get my ender chest and I have some, you know, shulker boxes inside of it, that will be different because then I could just drop a shulker box, make a saddle, tame a horse right then and there, you know? Okay. Back in some good color biomes here. It's the only thing Birch has going for it. It's like got a very good color. Not too bright like the jungle is, and it's not too fucking faded like the what do you call it? Acacia is, or the desert. Okay. Oh, what a fucking trek this was, though. I did not expect to have to go 3,000 blocks to get a bucket of snow. Ugh. That's how I feel about that. Literally how I feel about having to run 3,000 blocks to get a bucket of snow. It is exhausting. Mentally exhausting on hardcore to go that far. Without upgraded armor and elytra. And even then, you gotta be careful because you take off your chest piece. And technically, you're less protected if you have your elytra on. Because the elytra doesn't offer any armor. So you really need 3 pieces of armor with full protection. And it needs to be netherrack. Or netherite. I really jumped in head first without like seeing if that drowned had a trident. So that could end bad. I was just gonna jump that, and then I was like, I'm in hardcore. I shouldn't do that. Okay. Yeah. All right, we're about 800 blocks away from our area here. Are we going to have to traverse through the Dark Oak is the real question. Yes, we are. I tried to cut back on that. Oh well. Unnecessary damage. So I just was watching a video on my, or like a short, and apparently there's a thing called, and I don't pay attention to videos that apparently there's a thing called ultra hardcore, which means that not only is it hardcore Minecraft, so if you die you lose your world, is there's no natural regeneration. So the only way to get hearts back is to heal. So like I'd be fucked. Like, you know how much fall damage I took? I've taken my health bar 5 times over in fall damage. Alright. We need to angle this way. Because we need... we need this to go... and we need that to go. So we need to pretty much go over this hill, I think is where we need to be. Is that going to be easy? I don't think so. Okay. Okay. Really? Parkour is not my thing in Minecraft. Just not good at it. Also, it's because you're gauging like where you are on the block versus where you're trying to jump. It's not like the easiest. Alright, good news. We're on the flowery mountaintop. And if I remember correctly, that was overlooking our basin of a valley. There's the Dark Oak, which means that we are straight ahead, I believe. There's a little water and what do you call it? Waterfall? Water and lava fall. Okay, we are 1 night's sleep apparently away. Nope, don't really want the flowers. Okay. Good news. Yeah, okay. I don't know about that last one. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing? It's a cow hoof hitting the ground. Alright, somewhere over here is my base of operations. I was basing it on where that skeleton spawner was. Aha. The skeleton spawner we should mark. To a degree, right? Like we might as well while we're here. 71,858. 71. So the skeleton spawner is not super far away, but it's actually further away than I thought it was. It's going to be across this river. But we're going to go mark it because... What did I say? 858? Yeah, of course it's literally in the water. Yeah, it's like right here. Yeah, right here is where the mark is. All right, so let's put a dirt pillar here. So we know. With a torch on. Right, so then we can find that later, and we can do a little elevator. Okay, so we are back. It was much more of an adventure than I anticipated it being. All right. Let's put that away, that away, that away, that away, that away, that away. That can go there, that away. And at this point, I think I need another chest. Which is good. That means we're acquiring stuff. Okay. And acquiring stuff is not a bad thing. That. Okay. Okay, so now we need to go get... I need food. Let's get that out. Okay. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get our potatoes and carrots and that out. And that out. That can go away. Let's get... Don't care about any of that. I got a chicken in there. I don't give a shit about the chicken. Okay. And what we're gonna do... We're gonna come over here. Put that in there with those. Beautiful. While that's cooking off, we're gonna go over here. I love that the spruces haven't grown yet. I don't know why they grow the first time every time for me. Alright, so for now, we're going to plant these in rows, which actually does make it grow faster. And that's a like a real world thing too. It's like they cross germinate. And now you know. Okay, so takes care of all that. I mean, in all reality, we could probably open up this chest and breed our sheep and our chickens. I don't think that's a bad idea. Alright. Let's go do that. I don't have a lot of wheat, but I got enough to... Okay. Gorgeous. Ducks. Chiduckins. 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 Why are you outside the fence, stupid? He's gonna grow up and die. Alright, we can get rid of that. And then let's go down. And get some spider webs. Oof, I will tell you what, my head is kicking after that fucking boat ride. I love that the slime killed himself on, what do you call it? Spikes. Fuck you. Hey, fuck you again. Hey, fuck you one more time. Yo, look at this. This is like an auto slime farm already. Alright, so we want to come up here. Okay, we want to... want to do that. Okay. Progress is working here. So. I think we want to go this way. Based on the numbers on the top of my screen. I was like, I should block that off, but I don't even think I literally brought any blocks with me, which is going to be a problem, actually. Just in case that turns into a problem. Oh, I didn't bring any glass with me either. Ugh. I don't know if I can find... Oh, I didn't bring the other bucket of water with me. Every part of this went wrong. No blocks, no water. Shit. Hang on. I need blocks, water, and I forget how you make tainted glass or tinted glass. But I think I need amethyst, and I don't think I have that. Like, I know there's a geode next to me because I remember running into it, but I couldn't tell you where it was. I mean, I think you could buy geode from, Alright, so first things first, I need a stack of blocks, right? Yes. Second thing second, fuck this helmet, the eggs, and that for now. Okay. Eat a steak. Alright, that's just cooking off stuff because why not? I could put the slime balls in here. Let's run back up. Okay, tinted glass, Minecraft. Yes, it's glass with amethyst, for sure. Really, I have to check I'm an adult in fucking, what do you call it now? Minecraft? It's crazy. Okay, yeah, so I don't have that. So just the tinted difference between tinted glass and regular glass is tinted glass doesn't let light through. So you can still see through it, but, you know, it's not a clear block. So what we're going to have to do is just put, I don't know, something different there so we know. Oh. Everybody misses mistakes were made. I should definitely keep a bed on me. I see that creeper over there. Oh, maybe that fucking, maybe that traitor? Okay. Nope. Nope. Look at the fucking creepers everywhere, Bo. This is nuts. listen, guys. I'm not gonna die. I refuse. So we're gonna go pop, 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 pop. We are also gonna come over here and take those there. Beautiful. We're gonna make a 15th workbench and a 15th bed. Why? Because we can. Beautiful. This time we're going to keep the bed on us. Now we're probably going to have to kill... That's not good. That's not great. That's not great. We don't want to be below a creeper. Alright, let's kill these creepers. Least that guy could have done is dropped his fucking gunpowder, so I was building up a resource of that. But whatever. Alright, let's go talk to the... Well, after we kill that guy. What are you selling? Bucket of milk for 2 emeralds, or a baked potato for an emerald. Wait, does he sell? He sells a fire coral block, though. I wish I'd have picked up the sea pickles. And he sells packed ice. Alright, hold up. We gotta go... Our potatoes are so not grown up yet, though. Hang on. Did that horse just teleport? Thanks. Appreciate that. Hang on. You gotta improvise and adapt. Why do I see no bones? Why do I see no bones at all? What the fuck? I definitely have bones. I guess I don't. Are they down below? I guess we're missing out on the fire coral block. That's depressing. I mean, it's not like we won't be able to get it eventually, but... what did we want to come up here for? Hang on. I got the blocks. Bucket of water. I mean, I could give this guy buckets of milk. Yeah, you know what? We'll commit. We're going to commit. We're going to commit, and I don't like that I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so I want... What can I make with this? 11 buckets? Beautiful. All right, we're fucking full sending, guys. We're full sending, just for no reason at all. We're gonna get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Move that on my hotbar. Okay. Is there any purpose to this? Absolutely not. That cow is milked into oblivion. He's got nothing left. Alright, where is this vendor? Sir, have you heard about my cream sauce? Alright, now, theoretically, I should be able to just come over here. Oh, I guess I gotta click it there. Okay. Oh, you just get 2 trades. That's what he gave me. I'll take the 1 packed ice too, just because. Really? This guy's a fucking goober. Like, why limit him to 2? That seems excessive. Like an excessively low limit. You know what I mean? I've got a lot of buckets of milk now for when another vendor comes back. Is it necessary? No. Do I have it? Yes. Actually, you know what? I need 1 of the buckets. The fact that he takes the bucket too is actual junk. Because he only gives you 2 emeralds. Alright, now in a perfect world, I should be able to do that. Why did that... Oh, I guess it doesn't flow back in until you break the block. Fucking malarkey. Okay. Back down we go. We're gonna have this thing functional, but not done, right? Because we're gonna need a sorting system. We're gonna need a better way to get there than this. I literally can't. Oh, excuse me. I better not be getting sick again. That would suck. We just got over being sick not that long ago. I don't think it's necessary to drop those torches. But like the dark shadow spot was bugging me. Alright. Up we go. So. We're gonna go here. Honestly, we could get rid of that. We could put that down and that down, right? Okay. And then we want to make I didn't bring the polish. Oh no, just it's here. We got 4 of those. Okay. Good, great, awesome. So, we're going to come over here. We're going to put a block there, right? We're going to go bop. And the block there. And then, we can do that. Okay, we got all that. Perfect. Then we got that. And that, right? And we should theoretically... Now we gotta be careful because we don't want to go down this hole ourselves. But this should go right to the end. Okay. So. I gotta go open up my inventory. And I can't stay still and open my inventory. So I have to literally get out of the water to do it because I did not prep properly. So don't judge me real quick. Okay. Good. We need this here. Honestly, the wool might be actually better. The buckets can go there. That can go here. Stakes can come off the bar for now. Okay. So let's put a piece of wool there. Okay, so we want our snow to be here. And we want our cobweb to be there. Air block. Right, air block, yep. I'm just making sure in my brain this is working out. Snow. Torch. Water block. Now, in a perfect world, that is all set. Minecraft's playing me music. I feel like that's a good sign. So let's get rid of that and that. Let's pick up. Okay, that was worst case scenario. Actually, you know what was worst case scenario was the fact that I did not... Hang on. I did not get myself buckets of water before I did that, because I need to have buckets of water. Hang on. So I need one of these. Hang on. Move that, move that, move that, move that, right? Let's put this back. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1 to fill up there. 2 to fill up there. Fill up the bucket. Pull this out. Place those 2 down. Pick that up. Oh, I have a problem is I did not finish the bottom. So we're gonna run into it. Well, I could just leave the lights on for now, right? Is it? I don't know. Hang on. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I don't know if this is gonna mess with the hitboxes, and I don't know if skeletons... Ooh, I did not make the jump, though. Ooh, I guess, you know, I don't think it's gonna mess with them if I can't make the jump. Yeah, I can't make the jump to that, so I guess that's not... A, it's not gonna work. And I think it'll also fuck up a spawn spot. Alright, so let's go down before we fucking get ourselves killed. Right? We're gonna go bop, 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 bop. And the reason is these guys are gonna be able to see us. Polished slab. Right, because I think, right? Yeah. Problem is I don't want to hit the what do you call it? We'll see. We'll see if that's a problem or not. I just wanted to make sure there was no light in that tunnel. I don't think there is. I mean, I don't think it matters. No, I don't think I pulled the torch out. I think we're good. I think we're good for the go test. Okay. So we definitely want to get rid of the torch up there. We want to get rid of the torch over there. And we want to get rid of that torch, right? We want to get up here. We want to get rid of that. We want to lock here, get rid of that, and get rid of that. Hey, how you doing? Yep, how you doing? Okay. So. I think in a perfect world, you really don't want them to see you, because if they see you, they fight against the current to get to you. But I just want to make sure this is working. You know what I mean? And in a perfect world, what we would do is, in order to increase the rates of this farm, is we would replace that whole floor with packed ice. Oh, I didn't put a block on top of the spawner. I wonder if I can get that. Hang on, I might be able to get that. This is going to be super sketchy. Can I reach that? I can't. Okay, okay. Yep, hey guys. Awesome. Okay. And I should theoretically be able to do that. So what we'll do is we'll replace this with so now theoretically I can AFK here, right? for a little bit. I obviously can't leave it overnight on a hardcore world, unless I sign in with a different account. No, because I'd have to be on for it to be in a... I don't like that, where it poofs, because that means it tried to spawn and it couldn't. Yeah, I think in order to improve the rates, we're gonna have to replace the floors with packed ice or blue ice to increase the speed at which they're sliding across. It sounds like they're converting though, so let's go over now and see if they're converting. We're obviously not gonna. I'm not gonna sit here for a long time trying to get actual XP this time. This is just about getting it functional. And actually, I really shouldn't even be using that. They're not far off, so it might be a matter of making a bunch of wooden swords. All right, so now also, I think we're seeing that we can... raise this up by one. So we want to make sure we're out of sight, right? Because they're stuck on the block, so we can actually do this. You know what I mean? $19 bones, bunch of bows. Which is good for dispensers. And we are getting our slowness arrows. We're getting some armor, which we can put in furnaces. So, I mean, quote unquote, this is working. I hate that it keeps using the wrong type of wood. I would like to make these using this. Alright. Let's make our 3 chests for now. We will be converting this into a auto-sorted room at some point. With the golem's help. I gotta figure out a little bit more about this idea. And then, like I said, the ice. Now, next question is if I stand here, am I close enough? Like, it might be worth it to build a set of steps up to the bottom corner of the farm as well. You know what I mean? Alright, let's keep the arrows in our inventory. That can go, that can go. We got a full bow now. And some arrows. We got bones, which is great. I don't actually want to store all the random shit in here, because that's actually not, it's not the goal. Anything that's the farm related, yes, but, you know, actually, let me leave. We'll get more. Alright, I think that's where we're going to end it. Actually, yeah, let me end it in this room. And then if I get back on later today, cool. If not, cool, right? Like, is what it is. But at least we got the skeleton farm done, so that's cool. Let's go like that. And then like that. All right, peace.